Monica is the funniest and most outgoing person I know. She's always friendly to everyone and can always make me laugh.
She has such a lightness to her. She is always willing to do something fun and crazy together, and she genuinely cares.
And she genuinely cares about each of her friends and classmates, no matter how close she may be to them.
Monica is such a loving person, and her hugs are so much like heaven that I never want to leave her arms.
We love you, love you.
So, although you're not one of the young ladies present, however,
Thank you.
but you have kept your girlish figure. I did have one thought, and that is that, especially in this household, we do have in mind the halls of ivy, right? In this household, wherever she has been banished to. Ivy, and that's also kind of a standard idea for academia, college, school, beginnings, endings, all that sort of thing. And it's rather like the halls of ivy are like a big long hall, and there are all these doors on the side of the hall. And sometimes you open one and you go in, you stay a while, and then you graduate. You go out that door and you go on down the hallway a little bit. Hey, there's another door. You go into that one, and that's from high school to college. Then pretty soon you come out of college, and you go on down, and by golly, there's a job over there, you know. Mm-hmm. And this goes on all your life, as witness, you know. It goes on and on. You never get out of those hallways, but there are always new adventures, and new beginnings, and new endings, and new friends all the way along the way. So I wish you all the best, all of you graduates.
Long hallways and many doors.
Yeah.
May none of them shut in your face. I do not even recall. School has always stayed with me, and I actually say it very frequently to students. You said that you had gone, instead of sitting at the same dining hall every time or waiting for someone to join you, you went to various tables and met other people. To me, that sounds like social hell. I can't imagine doing it, but it was a social ropes course of sorts that you did that I think it had bravery in it. It's something that came naturally for you because I think that's your temperament, and it clearly made a difference on your friends because they remember that, and it meant that you built a network of friends who were varied instead of just the friends I know from this special interest. And it's always struck me as such a wonderful way of going about the world. That it was at a dining table is sensible for you, of all places, because of your interest in food and being sort of foodie. But I think also because there was nurturing that was going on in there. And so as I think of you kind of heading out into the world, not that college hasn't been that already, you're going to do more of that. You're going to be creating those friendships, building really important things because you've got that nourishing element to your soul.
Thanks, Amy.
And Monica, for you, I think of this guy. And I'm hoping for three-dimensionality, multi-dimensionality in your life. Is he a Kiwi?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know what he was. And I love him. You've done so many gorgeous pieces of art. And I love it all. In fact, I want to see your current portfolio because it's all so beautiful. And so much of it's about revision and a precise eye and just a way of looking at the world and seeing it. This guy I love because he's funny. And how old were you?
I was in like the 7th or 8th grade.
7th or 8th grade. So there was something there that was just kind of, to me this is amazing. I think he's just a beautiful, beautiful guy.
New Zealand doesn't hurt.
New Zealand doesn't hurt, okay, I will admit it. But there's something about the spirit that's there. And what I guess I kind of hope for you is that you'll bring the same kind of, I don't know what to call it, it's you've got kind of like a comical snarkiness or a compassionate snarkiness that belongs in art. That's kind of an ability to see contrasts and juxtaposition and value what you're seeing, but also see the humor in the midst of it. And that's a great quality to have. I'll tell you, having an office mate who's like that, and it is what makes work a joy to go to every single day. It's what adds color to the world. And so I'm really excited that you're heading off. I think you've been sort of already living a life that's full of these things, but I can picture you off at college and Getting up 8:30, you're ready to go. You're going to be in class at 8:30, probably with a Spanish class that meets 5 times a week. Because first years never get the first choice of where things are. Anyway, so I wish and I know you will find a great deal of color in your life.
Aw, thank you.
And when I got the, well, first, let me say a quote from Marcel Marceau. Listen carefully. The most, can't read my own writing. The most important moments in one's lives find us without words. That's Marcel Marceau. And that's the way I felt when I got this email saying, we'd like you to say a few words. So I got on the computer, as is my wont, and I Googled graduation drivel. Didn't get anything. Graduation toast. Got a few things. But graduation quotes led me to that introduction. And others about courage and commencement is the beginning and not the end, despite the word. And I'll just say that you brought great joy to us. This is all about Monica, because she's our granddaughter, and not all the encounters have been joyous. I can remember the very first when I carried Monica around in a path around this house, and she got over her colic, and I got over my insomnia if I didn't have it. I wish you the best in college. I think you'll really do very well there with all the qualities that you have, and best of luck.
Oh, thank you.